how's it going everyone? What is up and welcome back to the channel and another MK11 discussion video. Before we get into it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also turn on notifications. Also like the video, it helps out the channel more than you could ever know. And don't forget to leave me a comment down below, let me know what you want me to talk about, whether it's characters that could be coming, topics, etc. I love doing suggested videos. But don't forget about the giveaway we have going on. Hear more at the end of the video about that, but let's go ahead and jump into this. So there was an update for the game yesterday that added Stage 6 character towers. Now, if you guys don't know about any of the leaks that have been going on, if you have been under a rock or are new to this channel and haven't seen any of my previous videos, there have been a lot of leaks that have come out over the past couple of weeks, and we've covered pretty much every single one. And we have really just been sitting back and waiting on the next thing to be added to the game, whether it be a character skin, whether it be character towers, whether it be something that has been in these leaks, to confirm one of the leaks. And it looks like that might have happened yesterday with Stage 6 character towers. Now, we do have a leak that discusses that in it, and it's a leak that we have looked at in the past, and looked at as probably one of the most believable leaks out there on the market of the NRS leaks right now. That leak includes a bunch of stuff, including a smoke redesign, multiplayer crypt, and everything else, but we're going to go through the leak and everything that's in the leak right now. I'm going to throw it up on the screen, and we're going to go through it. So, as the following: Stage 6 character towers, check. 20 more stages of the gauntlet. Test your luck, test your strike, and test your might. Several hidden Towers of Time and Classic Towers events. 6 new skins for every character, which excites me. Multiplayer crypt overhaul and expansion. And then this long thing. Kombat League no longer has a point system, but uses a new currency called Chunks of Meat that you can either get from there or the new Test Your Blank mode. You can buy Kombat League skins and gear with Chunks of Meat, but the brutalities are bought with hearts. There's also a tree in the living forest that you can feed Chunks of Meat, but it takes 24 hours for the cosmetic to coalesce. The living tree is essentially the shrine, but for Kombat League cosmetics, and you pay 75% of the chunks it would take to outright buy an item. The only drawback is that the cosmetic is randomized, and you can either get 1 gear piece or 2 skins per 24 hours. You can find the redesigned Smoke in the living forest as well, with a half cyberized redesign and short hair. He's going to be the 3rd character besides Shang Tsung and the Collector to have spoken dialogue in the crypt. Lastly, there is a new puzzle in the crypt that leads to the Labyrinth. The Labyrinth is a giant first-person maze that gives you an Elder piece of gear and a level 4 Jinsei Essence augment for a random character. The Labyrinth can only be attempted once every 12 hours. So with all of that being said, Stage 6 character towers, I mean, it was at the top of the list for this, and it was legitimately the first thing added to the game from this list. Now, if you want my opinion when it comes down to it, a leak is a leak. This could be right about one thing, and it could have got everything else completely wrong. But even the Thinny, who has been in my streams on my channel, I've had conversations with him, we've talked about some of the leaks, even he is still pointing at this leak and thinking it's still the most believable. It's the one he keeps coming back to. And with what was added yesterday from this leak, the Stage 6 character towers, this is definitely looking to be the real leak that was dropped. I'd say we'll find out a big thing when it comes to this leak when the new Kombat League ends. When the new Kombat League season starts, I'd say that's when they're going to add the big update for the Chunks of Meat, probably the multiplayer crypt expansion. So I would look for the next update to add all of this. I would look for the trailer for the next update after this Kombat League season ends, before the next one starts. This is probably when the rest of this stuff will be added, including the Smoke redesign. Now, just because Smoke is going to be redesigned and put in the crypt already, that does not mean he's immediately going to be a playable character in the game for online or single player. When it comes down to it, Shang Tsung and Collector both have spoken dialogue in the crypt, and they both are playable characters. Shang Tsung was in the game from the start with the crypt, but he was not added as a playable character until Combat Pack 1, and he was one of the first characters. My theory when it comes to this leak and when it comes to the redesigned Smoke in the crypt with spoken dialogue, my theory is that he will be in the crypt for a while like Shang Tsung is, and he will be added in Kombat Pack 2. That just makes sense to me. That makes a lot of sense to me. And Smoke has not been in an MK game since MK9. Yes, we had Smoke in MKX with Cyborg, but at the same time that still wasn't 100% full Smoke. We have not had Smoke or a Ninra or whatever the hell people want to call him now since MK9. So overall, I mean, especially with Smoke and possibly him being in Kombat Pack 2 and him coming back to the game with him being one of my favorite characters in Mortal Kombat, going back to MKX just to play this character, this leak is really exciting for me. Now, of course, it's not 100% confirmed. Like I said, it could have gotten one thing out of all of these things right, and the rest could be complete and utter bullshit. You know, you never know when it comes down to it, but this leak, like I've said, is looking to be the most real, the most believable at least, and really we'll find out 100% in my eyes when this Kombat League season ends. So really all we have to do is stay tuned. We'll probably end up getting, you know, we have already gotten stage 6 character towers. We might end up getting 20 more stages of the gauntlet and some more skins and some hidden TOT and classic tower events before the rest of this is released. But I would say the multiplayer crypt overhaul expansion with the Smoke redesign, the labyrinth, test your luck, test your strike, test your might, and the chunks of meat will probably be added all at the same time before the next Kombat League, if this leak is correct. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really excited for this leak. If this leak ends up being the one that was right, it was probably the leak that I was most excited about because it was the one that looked the most believable. Now, like I said, it could still end up being complete bullshit, but as I've said, it does look to be the most believable. And if you don't want to take my word for it, take one of the most trusted data miners and hackers and leakers in the community, the Thinny's word for it. He's believing this one. He's not confirming it. He's not saying it's confirmed, but that's the one that he is believing. So if you don't want to take my word for it, take his word for it. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. Let me know what you think about this leak, Smoke's redesign, and everything else. I know, like I said, I'm really excited if this ends up being true. Of course, we still won't have Smoke until Kombat Pack 2, probably, but that's something to look forward to. At least we know that he's coming. In my eyes, that would just make a lot of sense. But let's talk about this giveaway real quick. So, the giveaway we have going on is an Aftermath giveaway. You can get Aftermath for Mortal Kombat 11 completely free. Just go to the link in the description box below, click on that, watch the video, and it will tell you every step that you can do to enter the giveaway and get extra entries. And also, guys, I do have a Patreon. If you want to support the channel in a bigger and better way, you can go over to my Patreon. It starts at $1 and goes all the way to $20. It is greatly appreciated on a personal level from me and my entire family for helping keep the channel going. It means a lot to me. Your name will also be displayed at the end of the video on every video, and you will get shoutouts from me when you choose to have them in my videos. But that is going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications. My name is Tootin, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.